You never hear of a woman talking about her man keeps nagging. It's always aimed at a woman, and then the woman's not even nagging. Don't get me wrong, some women are never happy in their relationship and they want more and more and more and more. But more times than not, in my experience, this is anecdotal evidence for me, I'm just saying more times.
Yeah, a woman like that wants more and more and more and more and more, she's the woman that doesn't want to be there in the first place. That's why she wants more and more and more and more. She feels like she needs to get as much out of this as she can because she doesn't want to be there in the first place.
Damn.
Set your alarm, aren't you hungry?
So about a month ago, I had the misfortune of running across this account called Banks Ramsey. His TikTok bio says, faith plus family man plus fitness. Now that doesn't seem so bad, right? On the surface, it looks like a nice Christian family man. But then the videos he was posting was fucking weird, and I went down this whole rabbit hole, and that's how I ended up deciding
Bro, you ever met a person whose voice looked like it matched how they look? Bro, you know what I'm saying? I like her features, dog. She just got specific features that I find really attractive. And her voice just perfectly matches how she looks, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ever met a person whose voice don't match how they look? Or their name. Like, their name matches how they look. I don't know, man.
This video. Like, as you guys see from the screenshot I took, it already looks a little fucking weird. I'm sure if you can see in the top left corner of the screenshot, an apology video. We're gonna talk about the fucking video, because that video is weird, but before we get there, hi, I'm Jupiter. I post videos about women's issues and sometimes little bonus videos just to have a little more fun on here. I mean, every video we're having fun. So if you're new here, hi, what's up? And if you're back here, hi. I love you. Thank you for coming back.
Whoa. Whoa.
So are you ever gonna say you love me back, or is it just gonna be this awkward situationship thing that's gonna keep going on? Like, okay, so how
That's how you like it though, right? Awkward situationship.
I ran across this man's profile was because of this video right here. And I'm sorry guys, there's like background noises, there's little captions that's gonna be showing up because I could not find the original for the life of me.
All right, guys, it's that time of the month. Abby just started her period, so she's feeling a little frustrated, a little emotional. She's in pain, and we like to start her period in prayer. It's helpful for Abby, of course. It's helpful for me. And
I think it's already a little weird that you're praying on my period. Like, I had hopeful thoughts in the beginning when I first seen this video. I had like hopeful thoughts. I'm like, oh, he's praying for her at the beginning of every period. So sweet. But y'all, like, if you haven't seen this video, it's not sweet. And what does he mean helpful for him? Are you bleeding out of your sir?
And it's helpful for little Brecklin. God, thank you so much for Abby. Thank you for her healthy body that works properly. We pray that today, as she starts her period, that you would be with her, that you would comfort her and
That's kind of weird, bro.
strengthen her by your spirit. I pray that she would not be driven by her emotions, driven by her feelings, but that she would be anchored in your truth today. We come against the enemy who would try to cause her to be unproductive.
The captions are actually pretty funny though, because for real, that's literally what he's saying. Keep those chores done no matter how much you're bleeding, bitch.
Unproductive and unfruitful today. I speak life over Abby. I speak blessing over her. I speak productivity. I pray that she would have ambition, that you would give her energy. And Lord, I also pray for sweet Brecklin that she would behave as she's with mommy today while daddy's at work, and that she would not cause mommy any more pain. But even if she does, I pray that mommy would have.
You know what's crazy about this? Because clearly he's joking, but it's not funny when guys do it. Girls don't like it. See, if it was the other way around, and it was something that a man had to go through, and the woman was jokingly praying about it, the women would think the shit is funny, bro. I don't think either one is funny, to be honest. This shit is weird, in my opinion. It would be weird either way. But if it was reversed, the women would think it's funny. But since it's the man making the joke on the woman, it's not funny. You know what I'm saying? You can't joke about a woman's time of the month. That is not a joking matter.
Grace, supernatural grace. I pray, God, that you would give me patience.
Y'all, is it just me? Sorry, I'm eating a Starburst right now. Let me finish real quick. Is it just me, or is he just saying, don't be an unproductive, bitchy wife today? I want all the chores done, bitch. I know your hormones might be going a little crazy, but
She ate an orange Starburst, too.
please give me the patience to deal with your bitchy ass. Like, are we just gonna say it for how it is? Because that's basically what I just heard. Am I overreacting, or is that what you guys heard?
And that I would love her well, serve her well, and take care of her. Lord, we thank you that you brought us together in marriage. We're not going to let our feelings or our pain or our suffering separate.
Chill out, man.
What the fuck? What is up with the Christian couples that are online? I know it's not all Christian couples. I'm personally agnostic, but I'm pretty respectful of everyone's religion as long as you don't try to do too much on me. You know what I mean? Don't force it on me. And like, I hate when people force their religion on me, okay? And I know there's normal Christian couples out here, but on TikTok, I feel like there's a whole different lore of some weird Christian couples on there. And it always...
Man, look, it's not even just Christianity. It's any belief system that can be taken to the extreme on social media. Any type of group, any type of belief system can be, damn, I lost my train of thought. Can be represented by somebody that's extreme. So you can't take one extreme case scenario and blanket it across the entire belief system, bro. Like, you could find negative things about anybody that believes any type of religion or any type of belief system. You know what I'm saying? You could find positive in the same way. Like, but most people don't go looking for positive examples. Most people, just to make their point, they try to find the negative or the most extreme example of what it is that they're opposing or that they don't believe in. You know what I'm saying? You can find, it's easy to find negative. It's a little bit more work to find positive.
Has a sprinkle of misogyny in it. What the fuck am I talking about? It's not a sprinkle. It's like this whole fucking bottle of water of misogyny in it. Because for one, I already think it's a little weird to be praying for someone's period. I mean, okay, I personally struggle with endometriosis, and that's it makes periods very, very, very painful. So if I had a husband that was like, let me pray over you for your period so this period goes smoothly. Oh, so cute. But this nigga is over here talking about, I pray you give me the patience to deal with her bitchy ass. He did make an apology video for it. I've never watched the apology video.
My language was poor in that video, and I think it triggered something a lot of people.
What Future say? I would never tell her sorry. Fuck is you apologizing for, nigga? I'm saying you need to stand on something, bruh. You better stand on that. You better stand on what you said, bruh. Come on. I would never tell her sorry.
And that I'm sorry for. A little while back, I posted a video of me praying over Abby as she started her period. Somebody stumbled upon the video and did a response to it. And I was accused of being misogynistic, controlling, manipulative, narcissist, egotistical, all the things. In the next few minutes, I'm going to talk about why I post my content. I'm going to talk about the language that I used in the period prayer. Third, I'm going to talk about my biblical worldview. First and foremost,
God, you don't need to do this, bro. Why you think the video is sped up? Because nobody really cares to hear this. Nobody wants to hear this, bro.
My page is geared toward husbands and fathers and people who have a relationship with Jesus. I called husbands and fathers to serve and support and love their families.
God.
I posted that moment onto Instagram, and in retrospect, I realized that was a very vulnerable moment that I should not have posted onto social media. And so I recognized that, I realized that, and have learned so much about this whole situation. The Lord has helped me deal with that, and He's so good. Romans 8, there's no condemnation for those in Jesus.
The Lord helped you understand all of this? Honey, I think...
Man, God don't care to hear all this soft language either, bro. Like, come on, bro. This dude, the way this dude is talking, all this soft PC language, bro. Nobody got time for that, bro. God said, go. He said, go ye. He didn't say under these terms and conditions and this certain set of circumstances and these words that won't offend people. Like, no, he said, go. That's all he said. Go. Go ye. Bruh, all this soft ass language, bro. Don't nobody want to hear this, bro. A woman want a man to just come in and be about some action, bruh. Some action. Women don't want to hear all this PC ass language, man.
It was the comments that helped you understand that that was a crazy thing to post.
I fell short there. I posted something. I did something I probably shouldn't have done, but God met me. He showed up. His grace is sufficient. So thankful that I can live and I can learn. Second, the language that I used in my prayer ruffled, literally millions of people's feathers. They were upset by it. And I want to speak to those people for a second, bring some context to the language that I used, and hopefully you can gain some clarity from it. That morning, my wife had asked me to pray for her before I went to work. She said she had a lot to do. She was a little overwhelmed and discouraged. So I said, of course, babe, I'd be happy to pray for you. So in the prayer, I used the language, God, I pray that as Abby starts her period, that she would not be grounded in her emotions, but that she would be grounded in your truth. And what that means is our emotions are fleeting, and our emotions can make us feel in certain ways that then lead us to believe certain things. And over Abby, I just prayed that she would be grounded in what God says about her. I also prayed that she would have the strength to carry on, that God would give her the strength she needs to get the things done that she wanted to get done that day, which again ruffled a lot of people's feathers. And then I also prayed, as every husband should pray, that he would...
See, bro, as his wife, she should feel some type of way that he feels the need to apologize to a bunch of women on social media. Like, bro, that's your husband. Why is he why is he explaining himself to other women on social media? You know what I'm saying? You as the wife should feel some type of way about that.
And support his wife while she's on her period.
For one, like, why did you have to record it and then post it? Okay, your wife wanted you to pray for her because she was overwhelmed and she started her period. I don't know. Why are you going online? Hey guys, my wife just started her period. One thing to pray for her, but why would you post this?
Because this is very challenging for her. And just being vulnerable, like it's challenging for me on a very much smaller scale. But it's still, vulnerably speaking, it is challenging for me because I get frustrated and I need God's grace.
What are you getting frustrated about? Are you calling your wife bitchy on her period? That's what it sounds like.
I need God to help me be that support system for my wife, even when I don't want to. And then the last thing that I prayed is that God would heal her, that he would rid her of her pain. I received a lot of backlash, but I understand. I want to validate some people for a second. Real trauma has an effect on people.
I know I could be a little short-tempered and really like emotional around my period. That's just because like, I think that's genuinely because I just found out that there's this thing called, what is it? I didn't know that was a thing. I thought it was genuinely because I just found out that there's this thing called, what is it?
Premenstrual dysmorphic disorder. Bro, it had to be women, bro. I don't think men could go through this bullshit, right? Think about it, man. Because we're still being looked at to produce. We don't need nothing stopping us from being productive, man. See, look, I feel for y'all women, man, because this is a lot of shit, bro. You mean to tell me y'all got to go through stuff before the period, during the period, and after the period? Bro, a grown man don't got time for that shit, bro. We got to go out there and get it, bro. We don't need nothing else holding us back. Like, none of these acronyms, none of this, bro.
I didn't know that was a thing. I thought it was completely normal to want to off yourself around that time of month. I wish I was exaggerating. This is actually how I feel, I think, at least once a month. So I can be a little short-tempered. It's frustrating for me. I lose my patience. Like, bro, just like, I don't know what to say to this. You're making it about you. How about be there for your wife? Like, what the fuck? I guess this was his way of being there for her by telling her to not be an unproductive bitch, but...
There are misogynistic men out there. There are narcissistic, egotistical, manipulative, and controlling men out there who have hurt women. And women who are victims of this, they tend to look at other men through that lens. And my language was poor in that video. And I think it triggered something a lot of people. And that I'm sorry for. I wish I would have...
There's no winning doing this, bro. It's talking like this, explaining yourself. It's no winning, dog. You can't win doing this, bro. You better off just not responding at all. Just letting people think what they want to think, bro. Like,
more sensitive.
When it's stuff like this. Now, if it's something that needs to be cleared up, that's absolutely damaging to your lifestyle or your reputation, clear it up. But this right here, man, nah, bro.
Those people, I just wasn't thinking about that person and posting that video. I was just thinking about husbands who could stumble upon the video and be like, oh my gosh.
You're thinking about husbands when their wife starts their period and they're becoming unproductive bitches?
I understand men. I understand periods are very hard on y'all.
I didn't know bleeding out of our vaginas was hard on y'all.
I can pray for my wife when she starts her period.
Look, shawty. Look, I didn't say nothing about y'all periods. This is him. He's the one having a hard time, not us. We let y'all rock. We know when to give y'all space, and we know when to be around, bro. We not complaining, bro. That's him. There's him over here complaining and then feeling the need to explain himself. Don't put that on all of us. You know what I'm saying? That's that stuff y'all don't like when we do. Y'all don't like when we what's the word? Generalize. Y'all don't like that, so don't do that to us. Don't generalize us, bro. That's him.
I didn't know bleeding out of our vaginas was hard on y'all.
I can pray for my wife when she starts her period, hoping that it would be helpful for them. But I pushed a lot of buttons and I'm sorry that I wasn't sensitive. And that's not the role of mankind. That's not a father's role. It's not a husband's role. It's not a man's role to control and manipulate. Your role is to serve, to love, to lead humbly. So that's why I use that link.
So whose role is it to control and manipulate now? Because if it's not a man's, it shouldn't be anybody's role, bruh. What you mean it's not a man? This is what I'm talking about. You can always pick out. He thinking he apologizing and explaining himself. No, somebody can always find something to take offense within this apology, bro. That's why I said it's no winning, bro. Like you saw how I picked apart he said so much and I picked apart one thing he said. He said it's not a man's role to be manipulative or controlling. All right, so whose role is it then? Whose role is it to be manipulative and controlling?
It's not a husband's role. It's not a man's role to control and manipulate. Your role is to serve, to love, to lead humbly. So that's why I use that language. And I see how it was misunderstood. And I'm not here again to get you to believe my heart. I can't do that. I know my heart. God knows my heart. And My wife knows my heart, which is super important, I think, in the context of that prayer. Third, my worldview is different as a Christian from a lot of the world. I believe that men have been designed by God in specific ways. Women have been designed by God in specific ways. And God has both roles, which are of equal value, equal significance in the kingdom, male and female. They are made in God's image. They are both equal in his eyes, and it's beautiful. It's sad that over the course of history, men have taken advantage of women and they have pressed them down. We're all created equal in the eyes of God. That's biblical. And that's my worldview. Now, I also understand that the Bible calls men to love and lead their home spiritually, to pray over their wives, to pray over their kids. And some of you may disagree with that, and that's okay. You're allowed to disagree. But understand that as a Christian, for me, if this is my worldview and your worldview is over here, we're just going to disagree.
The problem isn't that you were praying for your wife. That seems like a very sweet gesture. Like, if I was with a Christian man and he's like, hey, baby, I know it's that time of month. I know they're really hard on you. So I was thinking about praying for you. Can I do that for you? Oh, yeah, baby. Thank you so much. All right. Come here. Dear God, please don't make her an unproductive little rat. She's really mean around this time of year, and I just hate her so much. I just hate her. She doesn't get the chores done, and she doesn't clean up after herself, and she just complains and moans all the time. Can you please stop that? Man, her periods are just so hard on me because she's such a manipulative little bitch. Okay, I don't think I want this anymore. That's how it translated in my head. Am I reaching? Anyway, so I saw that video. I was like, it's worthy, like it was noteworthy for me to even talk about at one point, but I was like, maybe I'll put that in my members only or my Patreon, which I haven't made my Patreon yet, but if I made my Patreon, would you guys join it? It was like noteworthy to me, and I was like, I could just put this in like my members only or my Patreon and talk to you guys about this. Then about a week later, I ran across this video.
Blink if you want to receive salvation.
Big stop.
Just blink, baby, please. Hey, Brecklin, can I share the gospel with you? Have you ever heard it before? Well, God created you in mommy's tummy. He knit you together. He wants you to be loved by him.
Bro, I'm not gonna say what I'm about to say, bro.
And to love him back.
I hope this family stays together. That's all.
Sad news is that you're a sinner. And the enemy, he tempted Adam and Eve in the garden because...
See, look, man, this is, you could look at this as indoctrination. You could look at, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
They fell to sin. You're a sinner too.
Y'all see my problem? This is why I'm agnostic. That's a baby. That is like a fresh out the womb baby. Like, that thing is fresh. That thing is crazy. But y'all know what I mean. Do you want to be saved by God? Well, guess what? You have to save yourself. You're a sinner. This is what pushes people away from the church. And I know there's Christians out there that look at this video and they're like, what the fuck?
Did you know that? Your flesh is deceiving. Poop when you're not supposed to poop. Cry when you're not supposed to cry. When you get angry, you have a little fit.
She's a baby. What the hell are we watching right now? You see, you're sinning because you're shitting when you're not supposed to. You're crying because you're hungry, and that's the only way you can communicate that you're hungry. That's the devil. That's sinful.
Hey, bro, this girl funny as shit, man.
Do better, little bitch. Okay, I might be adding things, but like basically this is how it's translating in my head, guys.
It's like God wants you to have control over your flesh. He wants to fill you with his spirit in your heart, so that you can be saved, fully forgiven. He wants to empower.
I gotta see the comment section to this video, bruh. Banks Ramsey?
Empower you with his spirit to overcome all of the enemy's temptations and plans and evil strategies and schemes. But when you profess with your mouth that Jesus is the Son of God and that he died on the cross for your sin and believe in your heart that he was raised from the dead, you can be saved.
Oh, her eyes just got
grace
big.
for you.
You're just full of sin. Right now, you will be going to hell. What you do need is to convert to Christianity, or else you're just gonna burn in hell. And I don't want you to burn in hell.
Wash over your heart. And it removes your sins as far as the east is from the west. And his spirit will lead you and guide you, show you what to do, what not to do. It's gonna give you discernment. Now, just like mommy said, we can't receive salvation for you. Mommy and daddy we're already on God's team. We're the only one in the family who hasn't.
That's a newborn. She don't even know what you're talking about right now. She's even looking at me. Like, she's looking at the camera like, can you believe this is the household I was born into?
No pressure or anything. You want to put your faith in Jesus.
Yeah, no, this type of pressure can make somebody rebel. You know what I'm saying? From the jump, if she receiving this type of pressure, like at some point it's gonna get to a point where she gonna be like, man, fuck all that. I'm gonna go out here and see the world for myself, bruh. But like I said, man, I don't want to speak that on somebody's family, bro.
Oh, wow. She just smiled.
Just blink if you want to. Okay? Blink if you want to receive salvation.
Big stop.
Blink, baby, please. Please.
No pressure or anything, but you will burn in hell if you don't convert to Christianity. She doesn't even know anything yet, Bo. You know, the problem I have with like any religion is because like, what about the tribes that have never seen a Bible of any sort? Like, what happens to them if they don't convert? I've heard that the Bible answered that, but as someone that used to be like pretty religious, I don't remember the Bible answering that. If anyone is pretty religious and watching this right now, can you guys like explain that to me?
Please.
Maybe someday mommy and daddy can explain it when you understand what Jesus did for you.
Okay, fine. We'll wait a little longer so that you know what
she's getting into.
We're gonna pray that the Lord would baptize you with fire.
Oh my
She'll start to
God.
go blah 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 blah. It's your first
All right.
wages of
I'm not saying Christianity is a cult. I'm saying the way he's making it sound is very cult-like, right? Like that's a
What it is you got people that are extreme about that religion or any religion, and those are the ones that people use as an example of why this could come off or why people can believe that it's a cult. Bro, man, look, bro, I don't even want to talk about all that.
He turned off the comments in every one of his videos, though, understandably, because I couldn't imagine. Like, for any Christians watching this, I know this makes you feel uncomfortable too, right? Like, this is weird. No self-awareness at all when he's posting, obviously. But this one was... This one was the worst of it, and then he hasn't been online since then. He deleted it. I don't even have the full video, so I'm just going to show you the clip that I could find.
I pray for Brecklin to be modest in what she wears, that she would save herself for marriage, that she would not walk around flaunting her body.
Like, yeah, so that's a newborn. That's a baby. Why is your mind already going there? That's a fucking baby. What the hell?
I mean, I ain't never had a daughter, you know what I'm saying? But I can only imagine those would be your concerns as a father. Like, yeah, it's a newborn, but you know she's going to grow up and that time's going to come. And you want to prepare her to not get played and to not feel stupid for getting played. Like, I don't know, man. But then again, like, it is still weird because it is a baby.
And why'd you post this? Out of anything you could have prayed for, you could have prayed for her happiness. You could have prayed for her to have a very smooth, peaceful life. No, you're sitting here already sexualizing a baby. The friends that I have that had like really religious parents, they ended up being the most like rebellious teenagers ever.
Exactly.
Even, especially when they get to college or something, they end up being super rebellious because you already put them in this box and you're...
That's why you get that's why preachers' daughters get their whole reputation, bruh. That's why it's a whole thing. The preacher's kid, biggest freak. Come on.
Really strict, and you're pushing all of these expectations and weird things on them, and you're already starting that from when she's a baby. So this brought me down this whole rabbit hole of like Christian couples because like I said, they always like sprinkle shit. Because like I said, they always have a sprinkle of misogyny in there. Or at least the ones on TikTok. I ran across this video of this couple and I didn't read the comments first, but I was looking at this and I was like, why do I feel so uncomfortable right now? Like, this just seems wrong. I'm uncomfortable. And then I did open the comments and everyone was like, blink twice if you need help.
5 things I never do as a godly wife.
Number 5, she never undermines my leadership in front of the children.
If I disagree, which is very rare, we talk privately. In front of our kids, we are united front always.
Yeah, y'all feel icky about that too, right? So basically, she can never say in front of the kids, like, I don't know if I agree with that, or I don't really agree with that. I think maybe, like, if they're talking about maybe the kid wants to go out, and he's like, no, I don't want you to. The mom can't be like, I don't let's let her out. I could just imagine what argument that would start because, like, why can't she? What's going to happen if she does disagree with you in front of the kids? Undermines my leadership.
Like I said, extremes, bro. It's the extremes. These are things that couples in each relationship have to discuss beforehand. Like the dynamics of the household, whose role is what. You know what I'm saying? These are things that got to be talked about and understood. Thoroughly understood.
Maybe that sounds a little controlling and weird. Like, undermine my leadership. You can
and then the fact that they getting on TikTok with it, that's what's making it weird. Like, that's weird, bro.
Agree with your partner, I guess, in front of the kids. But I don't know, because that sounds so wrong. Like, I can't imagine this in any way you put it to seem normal. So basically, whatever the husband says is what goes in front of the kids, though.
Number 4, she never withholds sex to get her way.
Intimacy is a gift, not a bargaining chip. I will never use it as a weapon.
Nigga, why are you talking for her? I didn't like that either. It sounds like he has her at gunpoint. Say this shit, bitch. May I just say, I've never, like, understood, like, maybe I'm, like, out of the loop or something, but I've never, like, really heard of anyone, like, withholding sex to get their way. I've never, like...
Man, look, bruh. If a woman really love you, she ain't, bro, she with whatever you with, man. Matter of fact, she gonna be on you pressing, trying to have some intimate time, bro. She gonna be all in your face trying to, you don't even feel like it. She all on in your space, bro. Like, shawty, goddamn. Shit, bro. Let's just chill for a second. You know what I'm saying? Just for a little bit. If she really about you.
Held it. If I'm mad at you, I just don't want to have sex. And I think that goes for most women. I've never heard of anyone, maybe I'm out of the loop, maybe some women do this, but I've never heard of any woman actually withholding sex to get her way or eat.
That means she don't really fuck with you. If she's using it as a bargaining chip, that means she really doesn't desire you, bro. She's using that because that's her point of leverage in the dynamic, in the relationship. All right, you do this, this, and this, and I'll give you this when I feel like it. She don't fuck with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? She don't fuck with you. She don't like you, man. You just the best she can get.
I think they're upset at their man, and they don't want to have sex because they just are upset at their man, and they just can't do that right now.
But that's different, though. That's different. If she's upset, she'll get over it. But if she don't like you, she never gonna get over that. You know what I'm saying? There's always gonna be no sex.
It's not that she's trying to hold it back as some sort of punishment. It's just she's just not attracted to you right now because she's upset at you.
Number 3, speak to me like I'm her child.
He's my covering and my protector, not someone to mother. My words will lift him up, not tear him down.
Number 2, seek validation from other men.
My validation is found in Christ and my husband's love, not from attention from other men.
I'm confused. What healthy couple is doing this unless they're open? Is this like is this what you think people are doing? By that,
But if people are doing this, they're doing it quietly. They're not getting online about it.
Oh, you know how I'm translating that? She probably doesn't post any selfies of herself on Instagram or anything unless her husband's in the picture or something. Because if she posts a picture of herself, I could be reaching. I could be reaching. I'm just talking out my ass right now. But to me, I can't see what else he's trying to say there. Because women don't post on social media unless they're looking for male validation, right? But that just is like a backhanded thing to say. Like, am I reaching, guys? Like, let me know.
And number 1, try to play the role of the leader.
God gave my husband the position of head of the home. That's not oppression.
Is she reading? She's reading. She's reading off a cue card or something.
Role of the leader.
God gave my husband
shit, man.
Position of head of the home.
I hope she don't cheat on him, bro.
That's not oppression, that's order. I don't try to take the wheel, I champion his leadership.
Christian husbands, if you want to become a high-level husband who is on fire, free, and followed, comment blueprint below and I'll send you a resource to get you dialed in.
What was the point of flipping the camera view? I
was just thinking that.
Y'all, should I do a video and get their blueprint?
No. I peeped that too because I was about to say that. What that does is keeps people attention, especially on short form content like TikTok, bro. It's not even just switching the camera view, but it's the zoom ins, the zoom outs. If you pay attention to videos, bro, whoever like your favorite commentator is or reactor is, just pay attention to how they do the camera. You might see a slow pan in, then boom, it zooms out real quick. There's another pan in. Then they got a bunch of edits and effects. They might switch the camera. You know what I'm saying? All of these things maintain attention.
Is on fire, free, and followed? Comment Blueprint below and I'll send you a resource to get you dialed in.
What was the point of flipping the camera view? I'm confused. Y'all, should I do a video and get their blueprint below? Should I? Would you guys actually be interested if I did that? It's wonderful that you found each other. It saves 2 people from suffering. Someone said help. I thought this was a skit at first. 5 things I would never do is follow these rules. My husband and I are equals. And then they responded, that's not biblical. Wait, y'all, they just posted something. Let's watch it. Let's watch it.
Cheating or not? Getting drinks or...
Why does he keep flipping the damn camera? Why is it pissing me off that he's flipping the camera?
Cheating or not?
Because of how he look, bro. Why white dudes don't like hair on their face, bro? Why they shave their face bald like that, bro? I noticed that, man. White people don't like facial hair for nothing. Well, that shit weird, bro.
Getting drinks or coffee with someone of the opposite sex?
Cheating, unless it's a family friend that you both are cool with and your wife knows about it.
Responding to DMs?
Once again, similar situation as the coffee.
Why is he keep moving the camera? Please stop. What is that adding to the subject at hand? I can't even like focus on what he's saying because I'm just irritated that he's flipping the damn camera. Like imagine every time I film the video, when I'm doing the editing process, I'm just flipping the camera back and forth. Like I feel like that would piss y'all off too, right? I'm gonna ask him.
Yo, what's her shit? What's her
First
TikTok?
one.
Hold up, what's her TikTok, bro? Jupiter's World.
First one, I agree with. Because if I was in that situation and my nigga randomly just went on a coffee date with...
She got a boyfriend, bro. That's whack, man.
...one that I didn't know, like... and it's another bitch. I'm gonna be like, what the hell's happening? Alone? Am I toxic? I think that's pretty... I don't think I'm toxic. I think that's pretty standard because I don't think anyone would like that.
Responding to DMs?
Once again, similar situation as the coffee. If it's not a mutual friend, then absolutely that's cheating and breaking boundaries.
Watching...
Cheating 100%, no explanation needed.
I've talked about this before in a previous video when I was talking about Savannah Stone. I don't think watching is cheating, but I know some people are not okay with their partner watching. Personally, I don't see a big deal. I'm a very sexually free person.
Hey, look, if he doing it, you ain't gonna know, bro. Yeah, if we together and I watch it, you ain't gonna know. I'm gonna make sure you don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't watched it in about 5 years now, so I probably won't watch it anyway.
It's just like, I don't know. Let me know. Do you guys disagree with that?
Locking your phone so your spouse doesn't have access?
Cheating, no explanation needed.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't say that's cheating because what if they just have a lock on their phone? But like, why don't I have the password? I don't think it's necessary to go through your spouse or partner's phone at all, because you should trust your partner. If you can't trust your partner, you guys shouldn't be together. Things moms should do in front of their kids.
Things moms should consistently do in front of their children.
Number 1, honor their husband.
Your words shape their future. When you speak highly of your man, your kids learn respect, loyalty, and what godly marriage looks like.
The fact that that's number 1 is crazy. Obviously, I believe both partners should be talking highly of each other in front of their kids. I don't have any kids, but I feel like that's common fucking sense. But why is the woman's number 1 role has everything to do with the husband? It revolves around the husband. I don't like that.
Number 2, pursue God boldly.
Let them see your worship.
If they flip the camera one more time.
Number 2, pursue God boldly.
Let them see your worship. Let them hear your prayers. Mother's fire for the Lord ignites something in her home that is not only taught, but caught.
Number 3, be peaceful and stable.
You set the tone. Your attitude, your energy, your emotional discipline, your kids absorb it all. A peaceful mother raises secure children.
And number 4, show full support.
When dad said,
bro, they sound like robots, bro.
The standard, back him up. You're not his opponent, you're his partner. When kids see mom...
I really don't like this word partner, bro. It sounds so dirty to me. I don't know why. Just the word partner just sounds... I don't even know. If a woman came and he's my partner. All right, so
Dad aligned, it creates order and strength.
Everything surrounding the husband. It's like whatever the husband says,
it goes, bitch.
Anyway, I can't watch any more of their content because the flipping of the camera is actually pissing me off. Hey, this is gonna be the last video, but before I continue with this video, I don't like his face. If y'all have been with me for a while,
because he don't have hair on his freaking face, bro.
Before I continue with this video,
why do white men not like having facial hair? Why do y'all want to rock this bald face look, bro? Grow that goddamn beard and mustache combo, man. Stop being a fucking weirdo, man. This shit weird, bro.
Like his face. If y'all have been with me for a while, like if you guys been subscribed to me for a while, you know how some people just have a punchable face to me. There's nothing specific. Like, I'm not saying this man is ugly. I'm saying some people just have a punchable face to me. Like, their face physically pisses me off. Why do I sound like such an angry person? I promise y'all, I'm a really calm person. I'm not no angry little person walking around. I'm little, but I'm not an angry person.
Hey, shit get different when you turn the camera on.
Some things trigger me, like certain faces. Okay?
Christian wives, can I just let you in on a little secret about what is slowly destroying your husband? It says in the book of Proverbs 12:4, an excellent wife is the crown of her husband. I bet you that's your goal, that you want to be the crown of your husband, the most precious thing to him. But she who brings shame is like rottenness to his bones. There is nothing that will steal the joy and the confidence of your husband more than your nagging. More than you calling him.
See, man, this is why it's so great to be black, bro. We just make everything look cool.
Out on all.
You know what I'm saying? We as black people, we just make everything look cool, bro. Even if we was to do this, what he's doing, we would make this shit look way more cooler, bro. Homie just seemed like he having a hard time right now. I don't know, bro. I don't know what the fuck going on with bro.
All those little things.
What the fuck is nagging? I see why he had a punchable face. I sense the bullshit coming from his mouth from miles away. Nagging? So we can't tell our husband or partner that I don't like that you did this. It hurt my feelings. That's probably what he means by nagging. What do you mean? Because he's like, the little things add up. Eventually it turns into resentment if you don't take care of things right away. What you're saying is a man can't handle some criticism because it's gonna hurt their feelings. It's gonna hurt their little feelings because they can't handle some criticism.
Again, don't generalize, bro. He said it, not me, not us, him. He said that shit, bruh.
Real man is gonna want to know what he did that's upsetting his partner so he can fix it. Vice versa, bro.
In order that you could secretly shame him into changing. You will not shame him into changing. You will rot his bones. If he doesn't know that you respect him more than anything in the world, whew, you guys are both in for a lot of trouble.
Whew.
If you don't respect him, you wouldn't be mentioning what's pissing you off. And nagging in itself is such a weird, misogynistic thing to say. Men use that word all the time to undermine what a woman's trying to say.
Oh, that's a good idea for a video. What terms are used to undermine real concerning issues? Nagging can be one. Another one could be rage baiting, because you could always use that to undermine an actual issue. Oh, you just rage baiting. Like, no, this is a real genuine concern. Another one could be insecure. You're insecure. That's another one that could be an undermining word. Bro, I could make a video. 5 top most undermining terms that do this, and that, bro. I'll think of a better title now.
Say they're not okay with. They say nagging, and that's just a misogynistic term. You never hear of a woman talking about her man keeps nagging. It's always aimed at a woman, and then the woman's not even nagging. Don't get me wrong, some women are never happy in their relationship and they want more and more and more and more. But more times than not, in my experience, this is anecdotal evidence for me, I'm just saying more times.
Yeah, a woman like that wants more and more and more and more and more, she's the woman that doesn't want to be there in the first place. That's why she wants more and more and more and more. She feels like she needs to get as much out of this as she can because she doesn't want to be there in the first place. Bro, a woman that wants to be there is just happy to be there. Come on, bro. I just did a reaction with Duke Dennis, and I made the same point, bro. And this is not me glazing. This is me making an astute observation, like Riley said. In the video, Duke Dennis is always surrounded by women who are just happy to be there. They just happy existing near him. Bro, you can look at their faces and look at their eyes and tell they don't have a single thought going through their brain. They're just happy to be there. He could literally tell them do a backflip. Even if they didn't know how to do a backflip, they would try their damn best to do a backflip. Bruh. Not like I said, not glazing, bro. Just making the point. No, that girl was just happy to be there. A girl that always asking for more and more and more and more, and she's never satisfied. It's because she doesn't want to be there, bro. She just trying to squeeze as much out of the situation as she can.
It's not. The woman is just saying, I don't like that. This is something that I don't like. Can you please fix it? It's not nagging.
And yes, husbands, you're called to love your wives more than anything, as Christ loved the church. So this goes both ways. But if you need help, I've got marriage coaches that will walk you into this freedom, that love Jesus, that are spirit-filled, that will pray with you, will give you wise counsel. There's a link in my bio. The ministry's called...
So am I always supposed to just be like, yeah, you're amazing. You do everything right. And I can't say when something's bothering. Anyway, this video was not meant to disrespect anyone's...
And that's why people look at Christianity as indoctrination, because it's using nice language. These people that are extreme use certain type of language that is really saying something different than what's coming out of their mouths, bro. I think people take it and interpret it into something that is probably wasn't meant to be, and then people take that, people see that. Someone takes it and misinterprets it into something that it was probably never meant to be, and people witness that, and it turns them off from it altogether. Now they look at, now their whole idea of what it is based off of someone else's extreme interpretation versus what it actually was meant to be, bro. And now you got a world full of people that are rebellious because this thing that was presented to me that's supposed to be one thing, but it was presented to me as something else. I'm turned off completely by it. So I don't even want to try to understand it anymore, because the way you introduce this concept to me is so unattractive. Instead of me trying to learn more about it and understand it better for myself, I'm going to say F it all together and rebel completely against it. And that's probably what happens to a lot of people, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is where true discernment comes in. I mean, you could use that concept for any scenario. But something as simple as college, right? Ivy League college. Matter of fact, HBCU, right? Two students can go to the same college. One can be on the dean's list. The other one could flunk out. Does that make the college bad because one had a bad experience and the other one didn't? If I was to listen to the experience of the one that flunked out, I knew nothing about college, and I was getting all my information about college from the student that flunked out, and he had nothing but bad things to say about it. Well, shit, now I don't need to find out more about it for myself, because I didn't listen to his interpretation of his experience of what it was. So, well, shit, fuck it. I'm rebelling. I don't want to know no more about it. Matter of fact, keep that far away from me. But if I was to listen to the student that made the dean's list, then I have more hope for college. Unless that student that was on the dean's list is extreme about it, that would turn me off too. Like, nah, you doing way too much right now, bro. Come on, bro. This is why it's a balance that needs to be. Some type of balance. Everybody has to walk their own journey. You can't you can't take information and put it in people's heads. Bro, that's where the rebellion comes from. Like, I don't want it. I reject it. I rebuke. All right? No, you got to let people walk that path on their own.
Religious beliefs, okay? I'm just saying, these people, we need to do better when it comes to how we treat women in any relationship, especially in religious relationships, because I know in a lot of Bibles and stuff, they have a lot of misogynistic undertone to it. But the Bible of any sort is all about your interpretation of it. And there's a lot of people that sit here and interpret it to look like whatever the hell we just watched today. And then there's also some loving, amazing Christians out there that interpret it a completely different way, that translate into actual love and equality and not whatever the hell we just saw. Anyway, y'all, that's the end of this video. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe. And if you didn't like this video, please hit like and subscribe. But I mean, you made it to the end, so you might as well hit that subscribe button, buddy. I post videos once a week, and the goal for the end of this month is to hit 2,000 subscribers. So we're almost there. We're almost there, guys. We're all...
Hey, man, let me see what the comments talking about. I honestly can't wait for your channel to blow up and get to brag I was an OG. She got way too little views for how good her vids are. Man, I like her content, bro. I like her too, man. She look good, bro. But look, man, y'all like the video. LIKE, like the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all be safe. I'm out.
Bruh, you recording?
There's some real shit going on outside. And we in here talking about bullshit.